We are Rod and Mariana, and we recently took some time out in Bulgaria. It was May, so the weather wasn't so hot, and the places that tourists go to were not very busy. In fact, they were very quiet, as the people were only just preparing for the tourist season. When it is full season, many people fill this now empty street by the small church called Nativity of the Theotokos. Pomorie is one place we come to quite often. This is a town on the Black Sea, just north of Burgas. The town has only been called Pomorie for less than 100 years and goes back to the ancient Greeks to a time about 400 years before Christ. Here you see many of the small fishing boats along part of the beach. We have some places there which we quite like, so we thought we'd take a look off season. Near our hotel we found these flowers in a low hedge, and feeding from them were literally hundreds of these butterflies. Along the top of the levee between the sea and the salt lake, many flowers grow wild and beautiful. Typical of this kind of ground were poppies and grasses gently moving in the spring breeze. I don't know how common it is to find a white poppy, but since we found this one, we have found them in other places too. More about these in another video. The lake is created and used for the production of salt, which the area is known for. You will see more of this in another video. The Romans used to produce salt here, and it was used as part of the pay for their soldiers. There is a salt museum here which shows how the salt is produced, and you can see how they separate the salt from the water. There is a rather long levee built along the back of a good beach, and this creates the lake. The lake has been used for salt production all this time, and at the bottom the vegetation breaks down, and with the concentrated saltiness it gradually creates the mud, which has many health benefits. The beach can be crowded nearer the town end, and so if you walk out along the path away from the town it becomes quieter, and you can enjoy the sea and the sun with minimal disturbance. And yes, you do get many naturists here. You will in the summer season see people down on the side of the lake covering themselves with the mud and letting it dry onto their skins. Others choose to go to the sanatoriums or spas at the hotels to have the mud applied as a treatment for their health. In the summer, the sea temperature is quite warm and the lake is even warmer. There you will find non-venomous snakes in the reeds at the edges of the lake. They are quite harmless. One flower is synonymous with Bulgaria, and that is the rose. And here the sun shines in the blooms that grow here. Rose oil from these fragrant flowers is produced and exported all over the world. Bulgaria is the largest producer of this precious oil, which is considered to be the best in the world.